Brian, I had a boss who watched everything I did, checked when I arrived and left from work, and generally gave me no freedom. How do you call such a boss in the USA?
Hi, Nune. Sure, we call that type of boss a micromanager or a control freak, even. A micromanager is just as it sounds, someone who manages down to the smallest or micro level. For control freak, a freak, as you know, is someone who lives kind of outside of the norm. They're not so normal, and it's a bit of a harsh thing to say about someone. So, for a boss to be a control freak, they may get crazy or very excited about what all their team members are doing, and they have to be knowing and in charge of everything. So, can be very difficult to work for someone like that. I understand.
So, what would you call a boss with the opposite behavior? Someone who gives their team a lot of room to make decisions and doesn't worry about their every move.
We call the opposite type of boss a hands-off boss. Again, just as it sounds, she keeps her hands off of your work. This manager may still expect a lot from her workers, but she doesn't try to control everything that you do or how you do it. And this is different from a boss who doesn't expect much from her workers. We call that a lenient or an easy boss, irrespective of their hands-on or hands-off style. And you probably won't find many like that these days.
Thank you, Brian. What has been your experience with your bosses?
I have had both types of bosses, Nune. For 15 years, I had the best boss. He was not controlling at all, and he understood that people like to work in their own way or style. He also knew that things can happen in life, and sometimes you need to leave work or take a personal phone call. But he still expected a lot of work from us and at a good level of quality. He gave us a lot of room to make our own decisions and work in our own style, but if he felt we were falling short of expectations, he would have a serious talk with us. He's not what I would call lenient. I've also worked for some control freaks, and it has been very difficult. They try to watch everything you do, and really, it ends up being counterproductive because they're always asking how you're doing things, and it's taking a lot of what could be used as productive time. So I don't like them as much.